am live. Apparently my Twitch says I'm not live. Let me check it out. Okay, I'm live. It's just Twitch being stupid. Okay, I'm just gonna promote myself on Twitter and a few servers. Just give me a second, people. I will be there. I'm just gonna tweet and then just share it on my phone. Let me just try to do it. Here we go. Sorry, people who are into it. I'm just promoting myself in areas I know I'm allowed to. Hello. Hey, Spitfire. How are you? Oh, just mainly lonely. Because Paige's phone died. Are you okay?
Huh? Who died?
Oh, for Paige's phone died.
Oh. So you're waiting for her to come back? I'm just
streaming.
irritable.
Well, I'm here to talk to.
Well, I don't know. Did you see my post in
the big long ass one on Facebook of it?
Oh, I was pissed. Yeah, I'm pissed. I got called a terrible parent because I think Disney should keep children out of the BLM bullshit.
That's just common fucking sense.
The kids don't fucking know what's going on. The kids don't. Like, Ali looked at me today and went, who are the guys wearing sheep? You know who I'm talking about.
It's sad.
The KKK? Yeah, I said, honey, they're bad guys. You don't associate with them. You stay away from them.
They're bad.
Okay,
you just said they're bad people who hurt people, basically.
No, I just said they were bad guys. Avoid them. I didn't get into any of the details because I know my kid.
Like,
as long as I just say they're bad people, she'll avoid it. She'll stay away from it.
I'm just adding everyone.
And then I'm giving shit for.
You're a good parent. Those people are idiots.
What was it? It's all like, I feel the same way about the BLM shit. The kids should not be, involved.
You shouldn't weaponize children to just spin your own crap.
Dude, I watched a 10-year-old girl get sprayed in the face with fucking handmade pepper spray out of a Febreze bottle, and then they said, no, the cops did it to her. Bullshit.
I
The
have.
community is calling bullshit because they don't use Febreze bottle.
No, don't they use a government regulated bottle that they only get?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, it's government surplus weaponry. That's how you can tell if it's a police weapon or not.
Mm-hmm. Where the fuck is the remote?
Just give me a minute. There we go. I finished promoting myself.
I'm trying to turn off the TV.
Now I can actually play my game.
But see, I'm the bad guy because I don't believe in involving children in something like this. And at this point in time, it's like people are like, oh, you say it's one of our own. I go, it's a protester, yeah. And they're all like, what do you mean?
There we go.
A protester did it. I mean, like, what?
I'm just sick of this stuff. It's no fun. It doesn't serve anything. It's just screwing everyone over.
I'm gonna have time to just leave the fucking country and go.
You're always welcome
to
here.
another place. Well, I'm sure I am. Come on, kitty kitty.
I'm sure your yellow cat would welcome you in Canada. Like, you have friends and family to go to.
Yeah. Let's get the fuck out of Canada.
Well, you'd only go to Canada to stay with Brandon, that's about it.
Yep. Oh, that little chick friend.
Okay, what were we doing last time on playing Swtor? Ah yes, we were going to the Dark Temple. And doing some quests.
Finally, I'm cooling down.
I'm sorry about what's going on in your country. You're a good mother.
No one gave him credit for it.
Like, fuck those people. You're seeing your kills and they're happy, healthy. What more do you want? I'm not a freaking idiot. Hey, this is adorable when she sleeps. Yeah. Sounds like you need a drink.
Yeah, no, you're right about that one.
A big drink.
Hey, Judy, Judy. My baby. You are, you're my baby. What? My daughter's mad at me because I turned off the light. It's bedtime, kid. Oh no, you don't like it when I say it's bedtime, but you gotta get over this fact. You wanna be a big girl, right, and go to school? Bedtime.
You need sleep to get big and strong.
Mm-hmm. Lately, it's a matter of mom. So I'm exhausted.
I wouldn't want to be a parent. Sounds too tiring.
I love being a parent. It's like the kids that they're the problem. It's being fucking stupid motherfuckers can't look at the fact that our own government is forcing us to basically attack each other.
Yeah, that's what happens in countries a lot. Keep the people divided and trick them into thinking they're united. It's a standard military tactic. It's what the British did, it's what the Romans did, it's what every empire America is an empire, it's just not a traditional empire. And all empires eventually fall. Let's just hope America doesn't. If it falls, let's hope it can be made into something that was greater than America was.
Well, now America's destroying its own history, and I'm just sitting here.
Well, Australia, all the statues that offend people are just getting moved into a museum. It's like, okay, you don't like the statue, we will move it. They go, you destroy it. No, 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 we're not. No, it's just going to be put in a museum.
They're threatening to like blow up Mount Rushmore.
Oh, that's not just a fuck up. That's a capital offense, terrorism. But that's 9/11 level crap.
They want to blow up Mount Rushmore. They want to fucking take down Teddy Roosevelt's statue.
Teddy Roosevelt did some stupid crap, but he's not a monster. He wanted all former British colonies to become like a superpower, like not one country, but all like a United Allies thing.
United as allies would not be a problem.
That's what happened. Because of him and the British, well, it's like, okay, we're allies. When we get trade benefits, it helped every party involved in that thing. All former colonies had a trade union where it meant that trade between the countries was very cheap. It helped every country involved. But people don't like to see it. I love people saying FDR was a great man. Okay, he did some good things. But people saying he wasn't a racist. No, he refused to shake black people's hands. What was the name of the athlete who won gold in the Olympics? Who was black in America? Jesse Owens?
I don't remember.
But I remember FDR refused.
I don't really watch the Olympics. I don't like sports.
No, like this was a big story in the 30s. I think FDR refused to shake his hand. And he had to come in the servants' entrance to the White House. While when he went to the White House in the 60s to meet Nixon, Nixon didn't do that. Nixon shook his hand. Like, Nixon was an asshole, but I just hate people they cover up the fact that he was, it's only because the guy was a Democrat they decided to let it go. I don't like
the Democrats are the racist ones. All the fucking people who, like, the only thing that has caused it now is, like, because they labeled Trump as a racist, that's why the KKK are voting for him. And I'm just like, you label someone as a racist, the KKK will vote for them. Like, that's just how it is. And Trump literally said, I don't fucking care who votes for me, just as long as this shit gets done. And I'm just like, and you all wonder why I say he doesn't give a fuck.
Your archaeologist team is dead.
Let's return the relics.
No, like, well, he should care who votes for him. I go, not really. Because when you vote, no one cares. The fact that he has openly made it very clear he is not a racist. I'm sure he'll lose votes this time.
It will be a closer election this time, but he'll probably win.
Yeah.
Because of the rules because of the rules of the America and how presidents go. It's very rare for a president not to get elected twice in a row. Because America has this thing, he's already had one term, let's stick with it ideology. It's an American thing. It's like
with Obama, I mean, would you really want a guy who literally only cares about keeping the rich rich?
It's how America worked with every nearly president go, okay, we'll stick with him, because America has this stick with it attitude which bites them in an ass a lot, especially in elections.
I mean, Biden can't fucking think. Like, I was talking to someone about it. I go, even if you don't like Trump, you know for a fact that Trump's going to get back in. He goes, Yeah, I know. I go, his opponent is a senile old man.
Bernie Sanders would have done better than Biden.
I don't like Bernie Sanders. He's communist.
I'm saying he would have done better than Biden.
Yes. But at the same time, he gave up his shit for Biden.
No, like, Bernie wouldn't have... Biden's gonna drive the economy into a recession. Bernie wouldn't do that. That's why Bernie's better. He wouldn't...
No, it wouldn't be a recession at this point. It'd be a depression.
No, but he would cause an economic collapse, while Bernie Sanders wouldn't have caused a complete and utter economic collapse, which is why if I had a choice between Bernie Sanders and Biden, I'm going with Bernie Sanders.
Everyone said that, and when Bernie handed over his votes, a lot of people changed their fucking mind. I can't blame them.
Like, would you vote, be honest, would you vote for me?
I would.
Why?
Why? Because you actually know what the fuck you're doing, and you wouldn't fuck us over as a country.
And I care for the people. Like, I'm gonna make some douchebaggy moves, but my thing is I'm pragmatic, which means...
The whole thing is they're all saying, oh, Trump hasn't changed jobs. Yes, he has. He even raised the minimum wage to where now, with the minimum wage raised, people can actually live again. And he has put in place rules where you can't up your prices just because the minimum wage went up. And
my
I'm just
biggest
like,
problem
yeah.
with Trump is his international relations.
That's one thing to deal with.
That was his big fuck up. He fucked international relations, and he actually admits he fucked that up bad. Because he caused...
He's trying to fix it, at least. Unlike certain people.
Like, when he made all the countries that were allies with America pay insane trade tariffs, all the countries just stopped trading with America for 2 months, and Trump had to get rid of it for all the allies. Because the countries weren't paying that. He just went, and that caused a lot of economic problems for 2 months, because a lot of your supply chains are from allied countries. So that was what I was trying to get across the room. No matter how much good he does for the economy within America, if you fuck up trade relations, you'll just still be back the way you began.
The good things he has done so far, like with our economy, because we needed more jobs. That is a fucking fact. We did need more jobs. And when he got the economy up, the corona shit hit. Like, explain that shit. Like, corona hits and then all of a sudden, now we're back to square one. And everyone's all like, oh, well, it's Trump's fault. I'm all like, it's not.
It's the Chinese fault. One actually picked
Actually, it's the fucking Congress's fault. And
well, like your country, didn't your country go, we won't shut down Australia? Deadly virus instantly shuts its borders. The moment coronavirus was said to be in Australia, Australia shut the borders the next day and deported all foreign people who weren't there for work. They said you have 1 week to get out of the country or you'll be arrested.
Yeah.
And if you can't afford to leave the country, like Australia said...
Oh no, it's pissing off tourists because they're all like, well, Europe's kicking us all out. And I'm like, good.
Like Australia's government said, if you can't afford to go home, we will ship you home and your home country will pay for the air flight after you arrive. Australia just mass deportation of tourists and people who aren't permanent residents or immigrants.
I don't...
Like Australia is...
Like, this is why I don't fucking travel.
It's just a whole... Like, I think I'm a good reader.
I just wish people would fucking think more like business people instead of, oh, well, what's beneficial for not us, but others.
Well, you don't want to think like too much of a business person, or you'll try to run the country like a business and that will fuck it up. But you don't want to run it too much like an idiot. You have to mix it, and it's very hard to get that right.
Well, like, that was one of the things that people got upset about is, like, Obama was supposed to help us get more fishing area in Maine. And
Was that one of his campaign things?
he gave our fishing area in Maine to China.
I remember Obama pushed to freaking Australia to give some of the Pacific countries to China, and Australia went fuck no.
Yeah, I know. I heard all about it because
No,
a
yeah.
lot of my friends were like, dude, what the fuck is he doing?
No, I like what
Like,
I love why Trump lets Australia take over basically the whole Pacific. All Trump said is, if you don't touch the parts of the Pacific that are owned by America, we won't stop you. Because they know Australia controlling the Pacific is better than China controlling the Pacific.
yeah, and the whole thing is, it's like, they want to bitch with me about it. They're all like, but China had rights to it. I go, China did not have rights to our areas of fishing. Stop defending what fucking Obama did because it's not helping
They had rights at
anything.
one point, but didn't they sell their rights a long ass time ago?
No, we never sold our rights. Obama literally handed over the area and said, here you go.
No, I'm talking in the 1800s.
No.
I remember China
And
having.
if we did, we got it back.
Yeah, I remember China having rights to it, but like in the 1800s, America went, "We pay you this much, you give us the main rights back," and there was a whole signed contract and everything about it, the sale of the main fishing area. So China sold it. China had the rights to it at one point, but they fucking sold it. So it's done, and what's done is done.
Yeah.
But
well, like I said, Obama screwed that up because he basically gave them rights to have full control of it, and then Trump said it's an ocean. We all can fucking use it. We can all fish in it. I don't care if they're here, but oh my fucking god, we need our fishing grounds back. And he signed a fucking executive order immediately, like, for us to have our fishing area back up in Maine. And China got pissed, and he goes, no, we have the rights to it. You cannot say we don't, because we do.
China's trying.
Just because
China tried
some
to.
fool fucking president decided to try giving you the rights does not mean you're in the right.
Did you know China tried to rig Australia's election? I love China. I love Australia's response.
My apprentice, but I know where she went. The dark path.
It banned the sales of Chinese products in Australia for 6 months.
Fight your way to their altar, and an Yara must confront you.
Then China flipped
Yeah,
the fuck
because
out.
Australia doesn't play like that. Australia does not play like that, and you've already made it very clear they will put their people first before their stupidity. The stupidity of others.
Australia has its flaws, but I do love that it puts its people first before companies. Because that's how a country should fucking work. And that's why I prefer. That's why I think that's one of the reasons why I think Australia is better than America. Because Australia's government seems to prioritize its citizens over money.
Yeah, no, here it's literally all about the 1%.
No, but I love I got into argue with a Republican. Why do you have welfare in Australia? It's like, okay, you live in a place that's the Amazon but the desert, where everything can kill you. The government's going to put in a really good healthcare system just to keep, like, all the people get everything in Australia and healthcare is free. No, it's all essential medical care is free. So, both from Brown, like, any cosmetic stuff is not free. You have to pay for cosmetic surgery of any kind.
Oh no, that's their issue right now, is Trump signed an order in which we are no longer, Medicaid no longer pays for sexual transitions. And they're all like, oh, he's against trans.
I have a question. Does it pay for...
people?
What about people who were born hermaphrodites but want to transition to the other gender?
That's different.
But
that is totally different.
What I'm saying is that cut off or not?
It can, depending.
I think if they're hermaphrodite, it should be free.
I agree. I agree. I believe Medicaid does cover that still because it is a optional surgery which can benefit the health of another person,
Like,
especially if they get it signed over.
Why should the
However,
Sith fit?
going from man to woman because you want to, yeah, I'm sorry, people should pay for that shit.
like, sometimes a hermaphrodite will have their other organ removed when they're a baby, so they never had a choice about it.
Yeah.
And that's not fair.
There's, I know, and that's not really, you know, their choice either.
I unlocked your tomb, so
Actually,
start
here in
transmitting.
Nevada, I think you can sue for that one.
Yeah, like, you know, my friend Jill, was a hermaphrodite.
What do you mean? There's only the.
I mean, my friend Jonah was
No, but I hate...
originally just labeled as male, and then turned out he had.
Well,
you
her
know.
parents, but Jill's parents did this. She could... They just called her... They refer to her as them, or her or him. They use both. And when she was going through puberty, they asked her what gender she wanted to be.
See, that's more or less for health reasons, and that is not a problem. However,
No, like, she's a hermaphrodite, so she's...
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean by the whole trans thing, though, is you already have to pay for, like, liposuction and breast implants and shit because it's not healthy for you, like, at all. And, like, someone goes, oh, well, you want a breast reduction. I go, yeah, because my fucking back hurts.
Oh, yeah. I know about that. Just has that problem. Well, my problem was, like, I just hated not everyone refused to date Jill the moment they learned she had 2 parts.
I mean, I had this one dude who had a dick and a badge trying to get with me, and I literally kept pushing him away, and he turned around and goes, why don't you want to be with me? I go, because I don't want to be looked at as a sexual object. Because all he cared about was trying to get me to send him shit.
No, like, I just felt bad for her because it's just not fair. Like, she
Dude, at one point in time, I was so distraught about being a woman, I actually thought about having all my shit, like, removed. My tits removed and me sewn shut so they couldn't, you know.
Like, I've thought what being a woman would be like, but I have no desire to change my sex. Like, you know, when you do the what is, you go, I wonder what that's like. Like, I've thought about it, but I'd like to experience, but I wouldn't do it. Like, unless we're in unless we're in, like, sci-fi where you just take a pill and you change your gender for a day, then turn back.
Yeah.
I have no desire.
Part of my issue is that I was so overly sexualized because I had big boobs and
Because you were a build-a-bitch?
And yes. And all that other shit, I literally kept feeling like just some, like, oh, she's a virgin. Like some prize, and I don't.
Like,
I humble myself in your
I
presence.
support
so much.
I support trans rights and all. I support everyone who wants to be trans. It's fine with them being trans. I have nothing against. I have a lot of friends who are trans. Like, Astrid.
Exactly.
It's just there's differences, and people don't understand those differences.
You are my descendant.
Exactly. I agree. I have a lot of trans friends too. My whole thing, though, is if you're changing your gender, though, when it comes to, like, surgeries or estrogen or anything like that, yeah, you should pay for it. Like, our economy can't handle that. Those fucking surgeries are super expensive. Like, what kind of... We're not a money grab. We are in so much fucking debt. We need to monitor.
You owe Australia $1 trillion.
Like, they just don't want to look at it that way. They want to because they can't get what they want. Because in America, you are so privileged, you deserve everything handed to you on a silver fucking platter.
No, this is Australia. We keep you alive, we educate you, everything is up to you. Everything after that is up to you.
I let down my guard and was betrayed by a man.
So you get a high school education, you can get some free certificates from a community college, free essential healthcare and like welfare. Everything else is up to you. And if you, we have this safety net in case you fail. It's not your fault if you fail. That's why Australia has the safety net.
Flesh of my flesh, you should teach your servant.
Like, I'd probably enjoy going to college
I
out
defeated
there
him once.
instead
Well,
of over
well,
here
it
because
it's-
I want to go back to college. I just don't want to.
In
Here.
restoring our bloodline to glory, you must
Well, it
not
costs
make
like, I think, 20 grand for a 4-year degree, and you can pay it over a long ass time.
must win it.
Yeah. Out here, it's like 25 grand for 3 years of college.
Well,
and
my master's degree will cost 20 grand. A bachelor's costs 10.
They,
And if you mean just the degree below a bachelor's, that's a 5 grand degree. It's very cheap.
Just because you were betrayed.
Australian
doesn't
degrees
you
mean
are-
don't get a grand under a bachelor's. You either go for a bachelor's or a master's.
Foolish innocence. And now,
Well, the reason people go for the one under the bachelor's is because if you do that one,
look
then
around
go to the
my
bachelor's,
subjects.
you don't have to pay double the price to get the bachelor's. You only have to pay an extra grand.
Masters and apprentices alike.
And
Nice.
the 2 years you spent on the non-bachelor one, you take off 2 years from your bachelor one.
Master, be
Nice.
You automatically have the degree to get a job while you're working
taken by
to
surprise.
get the other degree.
Do these things,
It's a nice little system.
you will be unstoppable.
It's so you can save up those. You can save up for the standard degree, get a job with that degree, work on the bachelor's or master's degree while you're working as like, I don't know, some low-level person.
Take the
Yeah,
artifact.
so you can survive while you do your degree.
I know not what it does. Only that betrayal follows it everywhere.
The system's very people-friendly.
It wouldn't be
It's
worth
still flawed
taking
as fuck, but
otherwise.
it's
Just
from my research, it's
Better
worse
than America's.
America's is here you go, throw off the cliff. From my evidence, from my research.
Oh no, it's like once you're in debt, you stay in debt.
Australia, you usually pay off all your debt by the time you're 40. Like your college debt easily. And if you have a mortgage,
Yeah,
you usually
no.
and if you have a mortgage, you usually pay it off by the time you're 50. So you have 30 to 40 years with no debt. Like I'm saving.
Yeah, no, not here.
Instead of going to college, I just use, like I couldn't afford a degree, but I say I'm saving up and I've just been doing community college for the last 4 years.
I have the opportunity to go to one of the universities, but I just don't want to.
Apprentice, do you
I'd
have
love
the
you to
artifact
visit me sometime.
Well, like, I have a bad
I have the
GPA.
artifact
My
in hand.
GPA is like
Of course.
2.1.
Brilliant.
Like,
Magnificent.
in Australia, your
How
grade
about
point
discussions
average
that
doesn't
I
matter.
know My chambers. I cannot wait to
It
see
does
the
out here,
artifact.
especially
I
depending
have
on what
surprised
college you want to go
I'll
to.
see.
Australia doesn't, how you get into a good college here is not on the exam. It's the exam they give you. You just have to do good on that exam. Doesn't matter if you have no high school diploma, you can apply. You just have to have the fucking money to apply. You like the assets to apply. If you apply and you ace the test, you get in. It doesn't matter if you didn't do
I
high school.
am bad at tests.
No, but I think that's a better system than going, oh, you don't have a diploma. High school diploma, sorry, you can't go. Australia's is, can you do good
No,
at the
it's
test?
not even a high school diploma at that point. Literally, they go by grade point average if you have a high school diploma. If you'll actually take the initiative to do said work in said classes and seriously,
And I'll tell, and the
it's like
written,
applying for a job.
here's a fun thing, our written test isn't done in like a classroom. You can take it home, but you have to be able to prove that the work is yours. So if you can do it in a classroom, but if you can't, you can take it home and do it, but you have to be able to, without a reason of a doubt, prove that it's your work on that paper. Like, I think that is way better. Some people who suck at tests can just sit at home at their desk just slowly doing it without the pressure of doing it. It was designed for people who have like disorders where they're really intelligent but can't do tests well.
I have ADHD
I
and
have a-
dyslexia.
I have ADHD too, so I know what that's like.
No, what really kills people is how I learned was with a highlighter, and I swear to God, the only reason why I passed the reading and writing proficiencies or the reading proficiencies is because they allowed me to use a highlighter, and they're all like, how the fuck? And I'm like, if you told me I could use a highlighter before,
Well,
this
like,
would have been done already.
I had to learn cursive because I went to a Catholic school, so I can write cursive.
Yeah, I like writing in cursive. My handwriting is prettier when I write in cursive.
I'm left-handed, so cursive is from hell. Because if you're left-handed and you try and write in cursive, it becomes smudge. It takes a lot of effort to, because you have to angle your hand at this really weird angle if you're left-handed, and it really hurts your hand to write like in cursive if you're left-handed. I had to wear a brace on my hand one point in class. Well, why are you doing that? I'm left-handed. Teacher went, oh, right. But here's what's on, Australian schools actually have, like, you know, I heard in America you don't have many left-handed supplies in schools. Like, not scissors and left-handed straight edges and everything. In Australia, they usually have at least 5 pairs of left-handed scissors in each classroom. And if they need any more, they'll go out and buy them. But the teachers don't have to buy for the supplies. The school pays for the supplies. Well, usually how it works like is the teacher goes out and buys it with their own money, takes it to the teacher's office. The teacher's office has like a safe or like a a universal bank card. They use transactions on the computer in the class in the school.
Yeah.
So they just show the receipt to the person at the reception. They do diddly diddly did, and the money gets transferred into their account after they show they paid for it. Same day. But I think it's sad that people and teachers in your country have to pay for their own. I mean, that's just stupid. Like, I understand if they want to do
stupid is just teachers don't give a fuck.
Well, they don't get paid for shit. They don't get respect in your country. They don't get respect. They don't get paid for shit, and they have to pay for everything. Yeah, even the nicest teachers who starts out so hopeful would end up not giving two shits.
No, dude, I had some really kick-ass teachers, and then I have ones that were getting drunk and high.
But you know what I mean? It's like your education system just makes the teachers not care. Like my education system. Your education system sounds like it needs a major ass reform.
It does.
The Australian one's still crap, but at least we have the third best education. Like, people go, why is your test score so shitty? Like, those standardized tests. Because Australia doesn't teach on the knowledge on the test, it actually teaches on the knowledge people actually fucking need. So that's why Australian high school graduates can do their taxes, cook for themselves. There's even a... I don't know where Rigby is.
Hey, Zyle.
Yeah?
I need to go to bed. It's almost 2:30.
Go to bed.
Alright, I'll talk to you
Yes,
later.
I had more noodles.
Bye.
Hi. My existence is pain.
Stay back. I don't know you. You aren't of the dark path. Whispers to me.
I'm playing some stream in Swtor.
But it's wrong. Something's wrong.
You must be Lord Farsha's apprentice.
Flamingo
He
around.
sent me
I don't have 2 monitors, so I have to do it this way.
No. There was someone else.
So you would have watched it,
That's how I view the chat.
I was powerful.
Have
I
to-
was sick.
Sometimes you can have a chat that
She
pops
keeps
up as
saying
just
I'm
straight.
an apprentice.
No, but it won't do that with Swtor for
And I
some
hate
freaking
her,
reason.
But my hate isn't making me strong.
So I have to do it this way.
Who are you, if not an apprentice?
I came into the temple from the city. I remember the lights of the citadel, and then she pushed it all away. She says she's Anyara. She's telling me.
Kaas,
I knew it. She's my enemy.
now can you tell me,
I came. I'm not.
were your friends?
These people don't know how.
Get moving then. And be
I
careful.
suggest you leave the temple.
Well, that was fun. Do da dee dee da do. Frame rate ain't that bad. The monitor I have isn't exceptionally good at the moment. So I've locked it at 60 frames per second for a while. Ta-da! Oh. Ich bin doch das. Ich bin doch das. Ich bin doch das. Excuse me for a second. This is not a recorded message. I'm just gonna be sitting in this VC bored. Back to Swtor. Ah dee da doo dee da dee da da doo. Hello, my third viewers. Hello. You want to talk Star Wars? Ask me anything. I will love this go somewhere else.
Ah. Nice. Did you find any...
And Yara's not your apprentice.
She is determined to remain still. You may leave.
I'm sorry it happened.
Do not try my...
Well, that guy's crazy, but... Yeah, you level up. What's we doing number one? This is gonna suck. Use the force. I'm not pronouncing that name again. Morelia Ifidit. Morelia Ifidit. Morelia Ifidit. Yeah, I'm writing gibberish right now. I got a pink lightsaber. Do, 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 do. Oof. La da 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 da. I'm just sitting here bored. I'm blue and I need a cheese TV. Cheese TV. Cheese TV. Cheese TV. Cheese TV. Cheese TV. Lost expedition, we say. Well, let's kill some people here for experience. Well, I don't really need it, but we're gonna kill anything that moves. Mentality. Let's see what this guy's saying. Enval, you're always trying to kill something. Well, you're a Deshad, what do I expect? By the way, Deshad are force-eating people. So they eat force users. I know Deshad.
Do you dare approach the great Nil Venerous, Lord of the Sith, Master of the Undying Darkness? Answer me. What insolence brings you to this place, slave?
I will not kill you again. I am not a slave. I am Sith.
What? You're not afraid of me?
What's happening here?
Hello, everyone.
I'm not sure. I was part of an expedition sent by the Empire to measure strange activity in the Dark Temple. I became...
You seem normal.
Yes, it's strange. I thought
The Imperials want...
So, the Imperials haven't. This is... I can't look...
I suppose...
All symbol...
I bring...
Be careful.
I have a Tanzan and I like to fight. Do 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 do. McClunky. I will go until the server closes, then I actually have to get off. Two symbols of power. Do 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 do. Yeah, I know. I am spamming the one piece. So I don't really have to try against these guys. They're weak. Your powers are weak. But your money is good. I got loot. I got loot and I know it. I need to really hug you. Sorry, I've not played as this level class in ages, so I really don't remember all the strats for this thing. Because Double-bladed isn't really my subclass. Oh, I'm gassy today. Sorry if I'm being gassy. Alright everyone, I'll have a special stream on Friday. I think it's Friday. It's my next non-streaming day. I'll be doing my affiliate stream. Oh, I don't know what I ate today, but it's giving me gas. McClunky. McClunky. Sorry, just doing something. I'm sorry that it's only at 720p, but my computer's kind of, well, my internet's kind of shit at the moment, so I can't do above 720. Thank you, Corona. If it wasn't shitty, I'd be doing 1080p, because that's really good for watching people in metrics. La da dee dee da. I'm blue and I need a plank. Da 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 dee da. I got a snowball.
My network of spies reports that you
Yep,
crashed
I
my
did
enemies
that
on
indeedly.
foot and found the symbols of power I requested.
It's right here. Have it.
I, too, have been very busy. Here is the data my servants collected before the temple transformed them. Let the Empire make of it what...
I am most...
You're welcome. There's one, so...
I will consider...
I can assure...
Dee da dee da dee dee da 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 dee da doo da. Okay, we just need to go back to the outpost and return the quests I'm doing. Well, we'll have fun. Okay, now where the hell are the quest givers? This way. Lord Ulrich. I think that's
You're
real
back.
name.
I hope you sealed the chambers of the ancients. Keleth Ur's chamber especially. I'm terrified to think what would happen if Keleth Ur and his crazed ideas were to re-emerge.
Keleth Ur's image asked me to bring this to you.
What? What's this? How could you? No, I want no part of this. Please destroy it. Bury it. Steal it away.
We can learn something from this and become powerful.
Clearly you don't understand. Throughout history, the light has endeavored to destroy the darkness. The Emperor was right to murder Keleth Ur for his heresy. Peace,
Yes, he was,
serenity,
but you can use it to
words for the stifling of the very emotions that drive us.
But you can study
Would it be
Solicon to
wise to
find your
learn the
enemy's
teachings
weaknesses.
of our enemy?
No, that's not... Wait. Yes, I think I understand your reasoning. Fine. I will take the teachings of Keleth Ur and study them so that the darkness may prevail over the light. Now, please leave. The temple is safe, and I must take these teachings back to my chambers and make sure they're secure.
Well, as fun as that was. Okay, we still have him to turn in. And him to turn.
Haha, the only thing more powerful than the Dark Temple. Any luck getting that data?
Here's your data, as promised.
Hey, you actually came through. Now we can finally stop sending expeditions in there, wasting all those slaves who should be building monuments to the Empire.
Slaves shouldn't be collecting data anyway.
My superiors may feel differently, but I tend to agree with you on that point. Anyway, I believe that concludes our business here. Goodbye then, and thanks for the data. Your service to the Empire will not be forgotten.
Thank you. Now let's go to Dash.
Captain Frizzic won't say that the slaves haven't come back. Or else screams coming from the temple. Just the wind.
Probably.
What am I eating? Squeedos. Whatever. You did a good job, my friend. We could name you without getting you assassinated. Joe.
Please use all products only as intended.
Sell, sell, sell-ity, sell. Can you please turn that down? Hang on. Fuck doesn't buy. Let's buy the rat ghoul vaccine in case I ever need it.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
I'm gonna go over that crap again. Okay. I'll go with the instant wall one. Now that guy had a cool character. I am not throwing the game for getting this filed extra mask from my oof.
Fantastic, apprentice. You're just in time for my surprise. Since you left for the Dark Temple, I've been reading and reading and reading. Scotia's chambers are a treasure trove of research. Now, who would have thought a man like that had such a curious intellect? It almost makes me regret that we had to kill him. But let me see this wonderful artifact you found.
mentioned you had something for me.
Indeed I did, and I'll get to it in a moment. But tell me, how did you manage to pacify the apparition?
Apparently, he was my ancestor.
Remarkable. A slave's lost ancestor turns up in the Dark Temple, and I sense your incredible destiny doesn't stop there. I've been studying Tulak Hord's artifacts closely for some time, and one glance at this one you've brought back confirms everything I've suspected. These artifacts will change everything, Apprentice. You especially. They will make you more powerful than you could imagine. I have foreseen it.
What do the artifacts do exactly?
This artifact is one of 5 that together describe a peculiar ritual used by the great Tulak Horde when he conquered the Dromund system. Until I have all the artifacts, I cannot understand the full nature of the ritual, but I have foreseen that you alone will wield the ritual's power. The artifacts are scattered across the galaxy, some hidden by Tulak Horde himself, and some wrenched from his hands by betrayers. Documents and Scotia's effects point to Balmora and Nar Shaddaa, but I will need to do more research to locate the other 2.
I'll get started right away.
It's not
I'm about to get my ship.
but I will continue my work.
Yeah, I'm getting my ship.
Information. But first, I believe I mentioned a surprise earlier. If you're going to find these artifacts, you'll need a ship, and so I have ordered you one. All you need to do is pick it up.
For me? You're too kind.
Yes, you've earned it. You'll find your ship at the spaceport. Then the galaxy is yours to explore. Don't forget to contact me when you reach each planet for more information on the artifacts' locations. Good luck and good hunting.
Ababarna habens, Glaubena, ni in Usakwai, Usiterens Apipao.
I have no idea what he said. I'm stuck on the wall. I am a gassy boy. Come on, mate.
The dark side swells within you. I sense you will go far.
Yay! Now I can go to the Sith Inquisitor hangar. I got my ship. Oh, I haven't checked the cartel market today, have I? We'll do that now. Bloodthirsty Raptor. Not interested. Okay, we need to fast travel to the spaceport. There we go. I got my ship now. Yay! This is like one of the best bits of the game. I get your ship. Whoop! Mama Tum Tum. Yep. I got my sheep. Now we find now we're in the good leagues. Hop. Oh, it's my droid. Hello, Mr. Droid. Wait, you're non-binary.
I mean, greetings. I am 2VR8, factotum droid for this vessel. You must be my new master. Gentle, kind new master.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What's your function aboard my ship?
I am programmed for a wide array of tasks, including but not limited to meal preparation, ship maintenance, janitorial duty, and etiquette. Welcome aboard this Fury-class Imperial Interceptor, a versatile craft combining a starfighter's maneuverability with armament to rival larger military vessels. You'll find all of the standard amenities, including your own private captain's locker for storing valuables. The astrogation console contains a constantly updated map of the known galaxy. Interstellar communications are accessed via the ship's holoterminal. Priority alerts that you may find useful are available from the Imperial HoloNet console. Lastly, the ship's intercom will inform your crew that you wish to issue new orders. Any questions, Master?
I have a mission to complete. Time to see what this ship can do.
Goodness, you aren't deactivating me. I mean, good luck. I regret I am unable to offer you combat support, Master. Frankly, my chassis couldn't withstand the stress. However, should any errands arise that are beneath your superior status, please do not hesitate to call upon me. I function to serve you. Whenever you are ready to depart, consult the galaxy map on your bridge. It will program the proper astrogation coordinates and activate the engines.
Interesting. Interesting little droid. I do like him. Man, I forgot I went to upgrades according to my ship on my legacies. And now so show some things in this cargo hold. G.I.'s up. Let's go talk to Ken Ball. A little pop-up, what's it say? Galaxy map, okay, it's just telling me how to use the galaxy map. That's Race Combat, which I'm not that big a fan of.
Paglausay unsaf pama ubilin. Usatida sin fara alaim jaal in ima jahaban iten.
My power is greater than any of the fools that surround me.
Jinasiwe jaalese nam nadize. Ustapan ICJ in alam is frumadine habans. Gamid is franchan kupainanan.
Not many people lock their allies in stasis for centuries.
Iswarin ja algomboze uspalib. Ni havashun is uis daichukai wijans in haumanai.
He's an interesting character. Okay, I want to go to Balmora next. First, let's go to... Fleet. Fleet awaits. Do, 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 do. So the ship upgrades, buy some ship upgrades. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I haven't looked at the starship upgrades out because I've bought them in ages. They're in the galactic market already in supplies.
For the Empire.
What's the mystery magic guy? Or the Empire. I was on the GTN today.
See anything you like? again. Your money's always good here. Come again.
Wee, my ship's got upgraded. Back to front. Da, 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 da. God save the Queen. I got about more. And back on my ship. I'm on my ship. Woo! Let's see how shit I am at ship for your ship battles. Cause I admit I'm shit. I'm gonna try a ship mission. Let's see how crap I am because I haven't played these ones in years. He's alright, I don't like him that much.
Flight Commander Pyrule, my lord. If you possess a ship, I could certainly... The Republic grows bolder. Their attack...
Why would the Republic risk war over these?
Open warfare's just around the corner. They're likely probing... I've scrambled the Kaas 23rd and Dreadwing, but it's not with a Sith.
I will proudly...
Fantastic. Uploading mission strike with...
Let's see how shit I am at ship combat. Oof. Gotta move my chair around. Yeah, it's just as wonky as I remember it. Roll again. There we go.
Surrender now.
Shit, this. I expect I've played this in ages.
Nice shot. What's he doing?
It feels like Battlefront 2, dude. Just more on rails. Death to the Republic! In the game, anyone question? I did well. I didn't suck as much as I thought I would. Oh, the Battle of Juby. I think we'll do another one. What do you think, people? Ah! Come on. Come on, we got some shit to blow up here. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm helping you, you're the one dying. Where's that? One more ship and I've killed enough. Do a barrel roll! I say that whenever I'm doing a space combat game, you know, so I have to. There we go. That was so fun, wasn't it, people? Okay. Balmora. It was fun flying the ships. I'm crappier than I used to be. But I expect we don't really play with this as much.
Excellent. You've arrived safely on Balmora, I see. Now, I hope you're ready to work. I've got a good idea of where the ancient artifact is on Balmora, but it's not pleasant.
What exactly does this entail?
Yes, well, let's just say circumstances have changed since Tulak Horde hid his artifact. Tulak Horde hid his artifact in a vault on Balmora, one that was later converted by the Balmorans into a toxic waste storage facility. But the vault was hit badly in the last war. It's now a crater filled with toxic waste. Your artifact is at the bottom.
You must have some sort of plan for how to get it, right?
Regrettably, I haven't had time to put together a plan. You'll have to figure this one out yourself. But try making contact with the Imperial Resources Officer here on Balmora, Major Bessica. Bessica knows the planet, and he may even have a few good ideas.
He will do whatever I say.
Careful you don't alienate a potential ally. The Empire has its hands full coping with a violent Balmoran uprising. Officially, they're a grassroots militia. Secretly, they have the Republic's full backing. I've informed Major Bessica of the Republic's involvement, so he'll be better equipped to assist you. No doubt the Republic's hounds will get in your way.
Man, I sound like I'm pissed. I need to learn how to talk better, don't I?
Republic or resistance, it makes no difference to me.
The Republic may claim to be virtuous, but they have a well-oiled military machine.
Yeah, I
These
need
are
to.
not farmers
Let's
waving
try
sticks.
Oh, I might talk better, man. I just I have to focus a little.
Retrieve the artifact and try to be discreet.
Well, I can do
We
that.
don't want the entire Sith Order chasing our prize.
That's the thought of chasing your prize, huh? That sounds fun. What am I doing? Let's go to... Oh, I'm on Belmora. How long have I been streaming? I think I should cut it here because I don't really have much left to do. I'll be back tomorrow streaming Pokemon Gold if you want to watch me. See you all later. And I will return.